If they go now, there could be a break on. That's a good ball. He's in here. And the keeper reads it well and saves. Good pass, good chance. This could bring belief back. It's a chance that had to be scored.
Oh, had to be scored. He's just got to stay calm there. You can't miss opportunities
Building
like that.
to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live.
Yaroslav Zeleny.
Oh, hello to you from a city that's always a joy to visit, Vancouver. We're at BC Place for this game. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. What are your expectations for today?
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Well, we can see it again now, and it's a real well-weighted pass from Son. It's inch perfect. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
And here's the starting lineup for Canada.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation, but played well it can be really effective. And key to its success are the wide midfield players. They have to be fit, they need to be able to run with the ball, and they need to double up with their fullbacks. It's a really tough role for them.
And here's how Bosnia and Herzegovina will line up.
Well, it's the same system, so it's very much about the individual battles. The team that wins more of those should dominate and win the game.
So off and running here, the first half underway. Johnston. Well, the threat could be there. And he's in. Well, we always try to be fair about it, but that really should have been 1-0 early on here.
Well, what a chance. That would have been a great start for them.
And possession lost by Canada. Ermedin Demirovic. Did well to win it back. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? And the keeper taking care of the situation. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. That's a lovely ball. And a simple clearance, a good one.
Yeah, good decision. Just get it away.
Really good build-up, but no end product. Couldn't keep it. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. And holds on to it confidently. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
He's moving quite gingerly because his foot is sore because he got trodden on in that last challenge.
Cheers, Jeff. And now their turn to have the ball. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. Takes it on, and inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. Amar Dedic. It was intended for Dzeko. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Well, that'll be a free kick. And Canada have the ball again. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in their future? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Jonathan David. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, in with a chance. Opportunity again. Oh, a goalkeeper inspired.
Yeah, that's a great save. Really good reaction from the keeper.
Going short. Determined defending. I'll try to build ahead of steam. Another corner it'll be. And over it comes. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Oh, that's splendid play. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's determined, he's got a good leap, and he's excellent technically, which is why he will be a massive threat if balls come into the box.
And teammates around him. He's in behind. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Found wanting a bit with that delivery. And possession changing hands. This is looking threatening. A fine reading of the situation. And that'll be a Canada ball. Ismail Kone. Ball back with Canada here. He has teammates around him. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. And a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, not a high-quality free kick in any way.
Absolutely, a real waste there.
Alistair Johnston. Perfect tackle. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Credit to them for winning it back. Possibilities for them to counter. Good distribution. It is to be a throw-in. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now.
The closing down of both teams has been excellent.
And a free kick awarded by the referee. And so a booking it'll be.
Yeah, fair enough. That was reckless.
Good through ball. Their turn to try to keep it. Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks. Teammates available. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And Canada will get the throw in. And that's aggravating for a manager, giving it away like that.
Not sure what went through his mind there.
Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Steven Eustachio. What can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. And support available. Is it going to be? It's still alive. Ismail Kone. Thoughtful play to take the lead. Oh, good hit, close shave. Dzeko. Clean challenge. Can he find the right pass? Failure to keep the ball by Canada. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, a touch too heavy there.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Demirovic. Now with Miller. Oh, yes, what a pass. And the chance is on. And Canada regaining possession. Can he put it away? Vital block there. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. He has teammates around him. And this to level it. Keeper was there to meet it. Well, giving the ball away. Plenty of options. In position. And how about that for a save? Can he put it away? Still alive. Well, quite simply a wild, wayward effort. And the less said about it, the better. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away. Plenty of support here. And a throw in for Canada. Options in the middle. Super stop. And the verdict is penalty. Chance to equalise here. In it goes! A well-taken penalty.
Well, he sees the keeper going a fraction early and just strokes it into the other side. Nice finish. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here.
Number 10, Jonathan David.
And there to intervene. Well, the threat could be there. Getting right into his face. Mujakic. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Well, offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Well, he decided to let the play flow, but now he's going to issue a yellow card.
Yeah, I think that's good refereeing. He tried to play the advantage.
And Canada come away with it. Plenty of support here. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. On a solid piece of goalkeeping. Dzeko. Erdmedin Demirovic. Really good challenge. Able to create room here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Oh, managing to beat him. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Kyle Larin. Now Dzeko. Giving it away. Teammates available. Tejon Buchanan. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Take it away. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Quick thinking to win it back. A sloppy passage of play.
Well, I have to say it's been a poor passage of play. They just need to relax on the ball a bit more.
Well, that one has promise. Real chance. Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Šunjić. And he has options available. Will he play it in? Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
So the corner played into the box. Oh, it's a penalty! To give them the lead here. And there it is! Perfectly executed.
Well, as I always say, height beats a keeper, and that was the case there.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Well, they tried to keep the move going.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
And he's through here. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. He read the situation defensively and did his job. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. And teammates around him. And play halted, free kick given. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. And space for them here on the flank. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. Really getting stuck in. But he's certainly not alone. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Good-looking move. A bit wasteful from Canada. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point.
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
Teams back in position, second half underway. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, it would have taken perfect technique from that sort of range, and that was less than perfect.
Not a good decision from him. That's a waste of possession there.
Their turn to come away with it. Alphonso Davies. A very effective challenge put in. Nikola Katic. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Teammates available. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Canada unable to retain possession. Miller. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Just the challenge that was required. Might be a chance to break. Well, they couldn't keep it. Plenty of support here. Can he deliver? Couldn't quite hang on. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And Dzeko's in there. Well, no way through. Threads it nicely. Can he find the net? Oh, an incredible block.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
Quick counter could be on. He's in here. And attacking with real pace and devilment. All that was missing was a goal.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's how to counter-attack. It really was a great move.
Real chance. Losing possession. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
And showing good game awareness.
Excellent reading of the situation.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Throw-ins given. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Have to close them down. Waited well. And the keeper getting right behind it. And he's fired over the corner. Not the best clearance. Quick break could be on. And possession changing hands. Neither side able to keep the ball. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Might lead to a chance. Oh, it might be. The crossbar got in the way. Deflected behind, corner. Played over, but no one latched onto it. Giving the ball away. Good movement. Well, quick thinking to win it back. Dedic. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Well, unable to direct it on the target, and a goal kick to come. "30 minutes left for play." Well, they lost custody of it. He has teammates around him. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Well, they know they need to stop him. Opportunity still there. Oh, chance! And safely dealt with. Demirovic. Couldn't keep the move going. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Dzeko. Nicely timed tackle. What to like about that pass. Oh, fearless! Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
And deciding to go short with this one. Electing to cross into the centre. Oh, disappointing clearance. And look at this! Oh, and couldn't convert. Nicely constructed. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Well, successfully cut out. Nikola Katic. Might be a chance here. Oh, good hands there from the keeper. Well, he's certainly not alone. And he did well to cut it out. Can he put them in front? Well, first of all, defensive negligence, but then magnificent goalkeeping, and still all even.
Wow, he's just kept his team level here after such a poor mistake.
Delivering it. He'll have a go here. And they won't complain about this. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Wasn't the best of free kicks. Took a touch on the way through. Who's going to get on the end of it? Quick break could be on. And lost the ball. Could cross it in here. Just couldn't drop his guard even for a fleeting moment under pressure there, the keeper. Oh, what an opportunity. Getting a bit congested in the middle of the pitch. Good looking pass. Can he deliver? And collected with considerable ease. Hadji Ahmetovic. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, in with a chance! And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here's the replay, and they get this just right, don't they? The timing of the pass is absolutely brilliant. Well, it's a big moment for him. Just needs to get his players refocused now.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, it might still work out for them. Can they set up a chance? And putting his body on the line. Oh, great defending. Great defending. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. 15 minutes left for play. That's useful play, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And teammates around him. Shown inside. Oh, it might be. On a different day, it might have gone in.
Yeah, it's a little bit unlucky, really. Decent effort.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Couldn't keep it. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And support available. But really sticking to their task defensively. Oh, big chance. Still a chance. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Let's see about the delivery. Not away completely. Might lead to a chance. Well, really had to stretch for it, but did just enough to tip it over. Who can he pick out? Well, defensive resilience there. Danger building. This could finish it. And a good save there. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Oh, but they've lost it now. Good. And he's through here. Ball is loose. And he's fired it against the post.
Well, that would certainly have put the game to bed, but there's still a bit of time left here.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing here. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. No let-up on the pressing front. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Jones. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Lovely weight. Ready to strike. He's in with a chance. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? So the corner played into the box. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Buchanan. And halted in his tracks. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Decent looking pass. And this could be dangerous. Well, the free kick fired too close to the goalkeeper. Really determined play to hang on to it. Well, sloppy in possession. That's a good pass. Played into the centre. Under no real pressure. A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here!
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And just look at the finish. That's a brilliant piece of skill and vision to chip the goalkeeper from there. What a great goal.
So back underway, and we really are being treated to a festival of goals in this one. A move of promise. Is it going to end with them scoring the winning goal? Well, the threat could be there. An alert piece of defending. And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, this could be productive, but stout defending when it mattered. Ismail Kone. Nice weight on the pass. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Good strong play on the ball. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. And he has options available. And in the perfect position to read it. Oh, a magnificent challenge!
That was a goal-saving challenge, no doubt about that.
Will there be late excitement? But the danger averted for now. Always the chance they could get caught out on the break here. That's a good-looking ball. It's a perfect challenge. Well, somebody's got to stop him. And the defensive intervention there. And Nikola Vasil has it now. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Well, the power was there. Not really the placement, however. Goal kick. Hadji Ahmetovic. Couldn't keep it. Plenty of support here. A goal here might win it. Can he put them in front? Still possibilities. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Dzeko. Kone. Can't give him too much space. And a no-nonsense clearance. That's a good pass. That's a good-looking ball. And defensive play to be applauded. And that will be that. It goes into the books as a defeat for Canada. Stuart, what did you make of their performance?
Well, they were probably the better team, but they didn't make the most of the chances they created, and as a result ended up losing. It's disappointing for them, really.
Hello, wherever you happen to be around the world. The venue for this match is BC Place in Vancouver. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
And here's the starting lineup for Canada.
Well, a 4-4-2 system relies on good combinations all over the pitch. The front two, the central midfield pairing, the fullback and winger, and of course the centre-backs. If you can get these combinations right, you'll have a good team.
And here's how Bosnia and Herzegovina will line up.
Well, 4-4-2 against 4-4-2, that certainly takes me back. But I think this will come down to who wins the battle in central midfield, because there's four very good players in there.
So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. Alphonso Davies. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And the keeper getting right behind it. He's driven in the corner. Oh, the threat level is still high. Well, it just petered out. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Alphonso Davies. Maybe dangerous here. And unable to keep possession. Steven Eustachio. Determined defending. And this represents a great chance to score. Oh, a respectable free kick. But that's top quality goalkeeping, you've got to say. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
Well, possession changing hands over and over again. Dzeko. Well, putting all their energies into winning back possession. And a tidy challenge. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Now opening things up. Very quick thinking there. Now what can they produce on the flank? Just the challenge that was required. Oh, moving it nicely. And a very good challenge. Referee deciding to give the free kick. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. And pressing expertly. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Johnston. Able to skip past his man. Real chance. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Number 10, Jonathan David.
Nicely timed tackle. Plenty of support here. Kone. Buchanan. Oh, big opportunity. A cheeky chip. And choosing finesse. He might be wishing he hadn't.
Well, it's good vision, but not the skill to match, I'm afraid.
Well, giving the ball away. Trying to tee it up. Now, options are plenty. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Well, a disappointing end to that break. And roaming free here. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Could be dangerous. Decent chance. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. And no luck keeping possession. He has teammates around him. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And moving it forward. And cutting in field. Opportunity here. Off the post and behind for a goal kick.
Well, that's a good effort. He struck it really well. He's so unlucky.
Can he play it in? And firing it. Oh, a good diving save. So the corner played into the box. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Johnston. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Could be a chance to break. But nothing comes of it. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Now this could be productive. This could level it. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Teammates available. Beautiful pass. Good pressure to win it back. Could be threatening. Well, a touch too heavy there. And possibilities here. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. And Canada have the ball again. Well, that stop exactly what was required. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. And deciding to go short with this one. That's a nice looking ball. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. And giving the ball away. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Dedic. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, he wasn't likely to get away with that. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Now, who can he play it to? Bit sloppy there. Oh, needed more precision.
That was far too easily given away.
Well, they could break at pace. Well, it broke down, alas. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Well, this could really help the cause. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Plenty of support here. Textbook defending inside the box. Can they set up a chance? Great challenge, but still they must concentrate. Johnston. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes, and with it have created some great openings. They certainly look as though they get another before too long.
Now can they win back possession and carve out another chance for themselves? Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And possession lost by Canada. Ball back with Canada here. Well, he's certainly not alone. Decent position. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Dedic. Showing a great defensive instinct.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. And options in the centre. Now what can they do from here? Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And the counter-attack looks on. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. They could level it. Oh, excellent diving stop. And a short corner, let's see. Growing pressure here, and another corner. He's driven in the corner. Untidy to lose the ball. Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters.
Well, this isn't a game of great passing, is it, at the moment?
Teammates available. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Throw-ins given. And Canada come away with it. Just the challenge that was required. Possibilities for them to counter. And there it breaks down. Incisive pass. Chances on. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
Goal.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again.
Number 10, Jonathan David.
Determined defending. Now the counter-attack looks on. They keep going. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Superb looking pass. Nicely timed tackle. Now options are plenty. Trying to tee it up. Showing a great defensive instinct. Alistair Johnston. A good and fair challenge. Dedic. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And again, negligence when in possession. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Counter-attacking possibilities. Johnston. Steven Eustachio. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Now, who can he play it to? Well, that's asking for a caution. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
Good weight on that pass. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Liam Miller. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Dangerous ball. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. So a throw in here. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. And support available. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Ismail Kone. And showing good game awareness. Ismail Kone trying to open up the defence on a solid piece of goalkeeping. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
So on with the game, and when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. Intelligent ball. It's a perfect challenge. And favouring power over placement, you've got to say.
And optimistic. That's how I would describe that.
Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, he's been superb, hasn't he? Clever, dynamic and a constant threat. Certainly deserves his goals.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point.
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He caused the defenders all sorts of problems with his movement and pace, and he fully deserved his 2 goals, and I expect more from him in the second half.
So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. And Canada regaining possession. Derek Cornelius. Oh, he's through here. Determined defending. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Real chance. Just can't get it past him. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Possibilities for them to counter. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. It is to be a throw-in. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. Well, he saw the situation developing. Well, possession changing hands over and over again.
Yeah, neither side playing with fluency at the moment.
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Katic. Plenty of support here. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. David. And Scott to attack. Oh, chance! And the keeper more than equal to it. And over comes the corner. Their turn to come away with it. Amar Dedic. Good run, very much in control of the situation. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Might be a chance to break. And a disappointing end to that.
Well, you have to break with more precision than that.
And strong play here. Well, this could really help the cause. Timely intervention. Oh, that's a clever ball. And suddenly on the front foot. His determination there for all to see. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Ready to break, perhaps. Jonathan David. And possibilities here. Oh, in with a chance. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Dedic. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. No let-up on the pressing front.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have really dictated the play, and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Alphonso Davies. On to Miller. Determined defending. And teammates around him. And a throw-in it's going to be. And lost the ball. Kone. Canada unable to retain possession. Incisive ball. Now what can they do from here? He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. David. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. Can he? Need to get bodies back. And the ball is loose. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
The keeper has made a big error there. He's got to hang on to that.
Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Šunjić. And he has options available. Well, just waiting to celebrate a hat-trick, but no celebration this time.
But you can see just how confident he is at the moment.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go.
Attention, Matt Pryor. Your wallet was found.
Not looking all that comfortable on the ball.
And claim your belongings at guest relations.
Dedic. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Oh, he looks threatening. Ah, well, fair enough. That's a good recovery. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Well, good run and good ball control. Their turn to come away with it. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Eustachio. Now, who can he play it to? He fancies it. Wasn't going to let that one get through.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
And that'll be a Canada ball. That is a magnificent run. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Amar Dedic. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, that attack collapsed completely. And a clear foul. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
Giving it away. Teammates available. Trying to absorb the pressure. The size to shoot. And still danger here. And that's a corner. And there's the delivery. Will they make it count? Always likely to be given as a foul. Well, giving the ball away. Oh, this looks useful. But the keeper will claim it. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. And lost the ball. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Couldn't keep it. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. Into the final 20 minutes. Buchanan. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, very effective play in possession. But the danger averted for now. Kone. Derek Cornelius. And he has options available. Good bit of ball winning. Decent idea. Now opening things up. Nicely timed tackle. And Canada will get the throw in. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. And support available. That's a good-looking ball. And the chance slips away. Could be threatening. Very quick thinking there. David. And this could be threatening. Oh, disappointing end to that. Determined not to give it away. Well, that's the end. And he's in. Still could finish. Oh, yes, a goal. Exactly what they were looking for. And he's come up with it.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Plenty of support here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Chances on. Too easy. Far too easy. Determined defending. And over it comes. Well, another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. They take it short. And firing it to the near post. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Well, the threat could be there. And look at this! A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Interested to get your take.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
And quick thinking defensively. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And they will make the change now. Will it happen for them? Just the challenge that was required. Untidy phase of play. Or can they exploit the space out wide? Well, it came to nothing in the end. And teammates around him. Oh, fancy footwork. Opportunity. And did just enough defensively. A bit wasteful from Canada. He's in here. Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. And in with a real chance. And taking it without any trouble at all. Burnic. That's a good-looking pass. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Not putting so much effort into winning back possession. Amar Dedic. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
And foul it is then. Nice looking pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now, what can they produce on the flank? And the keeper able to hold on to it. Did look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. And support available. And giving the ball away. Released it nicely. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. And the flag has gone up, offside. Liam Miller. Oh, that's defending of the highest order. And a short corner, let's see. Can he put it in? Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target. And that's great work to keep it in play. This looks promising out wide. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Burnic. Dzeko. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Amir Hadji Ahmetovic. Burnic. Might be a chance here. Not to be for him. He went for power over placement.
Well, you're right. He decided to go for the power, which in the end he couldn't control. He'll be furious with himself. That's a big miss.
He has teammates around him. And roaming free here. Very quick thinking there. And he could be in proper trouble here. Offside the decision. Good idea. Oh, that's an interesting pass. No nonsense from the keeper. And cleared behind for the corner.
Yeah, he had to get it away, but the danger isn't over yet.
Alphonso Davies. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Plenty of support here. And beyond the last defender, offside. And passing it well. And there goes the final whistle. Canada have done it. Canada have won. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.